Hello everyone, welcome to our final episode in the Sarali Varisai series, and we are going to be singing Sarali Varisais in Mayamalawagowla. If you haven't been following, then I would encourage you to please check out my first 3 episodes. We looked at Shankarabharanam, Kalyani and Pantuvarali. If you haven't checked them out, then I will have the link down below. Not only I have sung all the Sarali Varisais from 1 to 10 in 2 speeds, with the notations on the screen, so you can actually sing along with it. But also for each raga, I've given some techniques and tips to keep in mind when you're singing with gamakams. The whole point of doing these exercises is to get really good at the gamakams of that raga. There's no point in singing straight. I promised you in our first video that we will look into Mayamalawagowla, which is the raga that most people start their Carnatic music journey with. Sari gama pada ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. That's how we all were introduced, right? But in this video, we will sing with the gamakams. Yes, Mayamalawagowla also has gamakams in it. So, which is why I wanted to cover this topic in our 5th episode. I'm happy to continue this, keep going and explore all the other. There are so many Sampoorna Ragas, so we can keep going if you want. But for now, let's look at Mayamalawagowla. So the Arohanam and Avarohanam we all know, right? So I'll sing it in plain, and then with gamakams, let's see how it sounds. So the plain version goes like Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. Okay? And if you're just starting out and you have no exposure to Carnatic music or gamakams or any of that sort, then this is the right way. Get comfortable with the notes. First time you're trying out Sarigama Padanisa, you should know the swarasthanams, the positions of each note, and that is best known with just plain, without moving them, without the oscillations. You should know what the plain note sounds like. But now that you are probably in Varnams or even Geetam stages or Kriti stages, and you want to improve your gamakams, so let's look at Mayamalawagowla with gamakams. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Now, homework for you: find out which notes are plain and which notes are moving. I want the answers as comments below. Okay, I'll sing it once again. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Okay, so tell me which notes are moving and which are not. If you're new to this channel, then welcome. My name is Jayashree Nagarajan and I'm a software engineer by day, but pursue Carnatic music as a hobby. I started learning Carnatic music from the basics 10 years ago from the Sarali Varisais. In these 10 years, some amazing things have happened in my life that I just couldn't even imagine. If 10 years ago somebody told me that I'll be singing, offering some concerts, teaching kids in the community, my daughter would pick up Carnatic music as a serious hobby, I'll be hosting artists every now and then, I'll be deeply connected into Carnatic music community, I would have just laughed. All these beautiful things have happened with the grace of my gurus. When I started as a beginner, I thought it was too late for me to start, but looking at how much progress can be done in just a matter of few years really gave me a motivation to actually go and inspire others, and that's really been the reason for starting this channel, because I hear so many people come to me and say, how did you start, and did you get initiated when you were a child? Is it too late for me to start? Oh, I don't have a musical background, and so many other mental blocks they have. And this is for all those of you who are starting out in this journey. No matter what age you're in, it's a beautiful thing you've done. And if not, then just find a guru near you and start it. And I really hope that the videos that I make are truly educational for you, even if you're learning with a guru or just self-taught. I'm hoping to distill down the most complex concepts in Carnatic music and make it really easy and approachable. So welcome. Alright, shall we start? We'll go through all the Sarali Varisais 1 through 10 in 2 speeds, switching between 1 and 2. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. sari ga ma pa ma ga re sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sari ga ma pa ma da pa sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma pa ga ma sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sari ga ma pa ma da pa sari ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma pa ga ma sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sari ga ma pa ga ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa sa ni da ni da pa da pa ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa 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 ni da ni da pa da da pa ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa sa re ga ma ma pa ma pa da pa da ma pa da pa da ni da pa ma pa da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa pa da da pa ma ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa sa ni da pa da pa ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa 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 ni da pa da pa ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa sa re ga ga ma pa da pa da ma pa da ni da pa ma pa da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa da pa ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. See how different it sounds, right, with gamakams? I also like the straightness of Mayamalawagowla when you sing it that way. But with gamakams, it just completely changes its quality, right? Hope you guessed the right notes when I asked you in the beginning. So the re is moved. Sare. So sare. Practice that separately. And then ga is attached to ma. Ga. So you first reach ma and then come from ma to ga. Ma ga ma ga ma ga ma ga ma ga ga. I explained this in the previous episodes in Pantuvarali, Kalyani and Shankarapanam. You know how you move the ni or ma to. So any note which is half a note from the next note, you typically get that treatment of a spuritam. Ga ma ga ma ga ma ga ma ga ma ga. Okay, ga is not ga. It's so different. Okay, so practice that separately. Then ma is playing. Ma ga ma ga ma ma ga ma ga ma sa re ga ma. Okay, pa pa of course is playing. Then the da pa da pa da pa da pa da pa da ni sa ni sa ni sa ni ni sa sa ni da pa sa ni pa da pa ma ma ga ma ga ma ga ma ga re sa ga sa re sa re sa re sa re sa re sa. Okay, so we incorporated these gamakams in the Sarali Varisais. So if you have not tried Mayamalawagowla singing in this fashion, then I would highly encourage, try it out. You know, when I learnt this way and my voice finally cracked open and was able to produce these gamakams for the first very time, I felt like a professional, as if I'm a professional singing for some concert or something. Just singing Sarali Varisais with gamakams was like, wow, amazing. And then that just made me explore the raga in different fashion. That's when I started making my own sort of alankarams and varisais and exercises and whatnot. Like sari sari ga ma ga re sari ga ma pa ma ga re sari ga ma pa da pa ma ga re sari ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga re sari ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga re sa. All I did was just one note, sari sari ga re sari ga ma pa ma ga re. One note I'm adding, but it sounds like some complicated alapana phrase. Especially when I do like akaram, believe me, when I was able to do that first time, it felt so empowering. I finally was convinced that I can actually sing Carnatic music. So anyway, that was a little story from the past I wanted to share. My favorite aspect of Carnatic music are these gamakams. It's just so beautiful. I can keep talking about it. When my voice finally started producing these, it gave me utmost joy. And I felt, singing is not really for the audience or as an entertainment. It really is soul touching. Whenever I'm stressed out from work or I'm upset or tired, my immediate go-to thing is just sit down with my tanpura on the Shruti box and just sing, and all my worries just goes away. And it can be just Sarali Varisais or any composition, just without an agenda to sing in front of somebody. So that's what music has been for me. Please let me know how Carnatic music touches your hearts and people around you, and what does it mean for you. I'd love to know. Hope you found some use from all these series. So that was the end of the Sarali Varisai series, and we ended by looking at Mayamalawagowla, our very first raga that we are exposed to when we start our journey, right? But if I do see comments and engagement in the audience, if you're really interested in exploring other Sampoorna Ragas, or even the ragas which are not Sampoorna Ragas but symmetric ragams like Mohanam, Hamsadhwani, Sriranjani, what else is there? Shuddha Saveri. There are so many pentatonic, Hindolam. They are beautiful ragams to explore as well. And how do you sing Sarali Varisais with them? Because they have only 5 notes, right? Sari, ga, pa, da, sa, or whatever. So for Sarali Varisais you need 8 notes. So either you can add 2 notes from below, or 2 notes from higher octave, or 1 from each lower octave and higher octave, and then you can sing the Varisais that way. Or the best thing to do is sing alankarams. You don't have to do any of the modifications from low sa to high sa. You can just sing the alankarams. So I'm hoping to make a series for that as well. But if you're really interested, please engage with me through these videos. That really gives me the energy and motivation to make time out of my schedule and do these videos. It means a lot to me when I know that there is some human being benefiting out of these videos. Just like you, I'm also a learner. By no means I consider myself an expert, but it gives me immense joy, and honestly, I learn a lot by sharing it with all of you. So that has been my motivation. So do engage with me and love to hear from you all. And please share these videos to those who may benefit from it in your own network. I will see you in our next video with some other topic. Until then, namaste.